Hello. So there's these pandas in New Zealand. They like going out to the forest. Not like a bamboo forest, like a normal forest. They wander into the forest and they find a tree and they just sleep inside of it. They just go inside of it. This tree is secretly not a tree. It's secretly a tree. This treeception of a tree goes into the car with the panda still in it, drives them away from New Zealand, and like puts them on the moon or something. And once the pandas get on the moon, the tree kicks them out and be like, "Hey, you live here now." So the pandas got angry and started eating this tree, right? And everyone knows once you eat trees, you can breathe in space. So these pandas, they were breathing in space and they didn't know how to get home. Eventually, they ate the moon. Like, not a lot of it, but a little bit of the moon. After the tree was consumed. They still had a car. And everyone knows the moon rocks make fuel for cars. So these pandas took the vomited up rocks to the moon because they were eating it. Put it in the car because everyone knows you can't, like, use solid as a fuel. That's not how it works. So they... Shut up, Lucas! They used the space rocks in car and they flew home, but when they didn't land home. It's a car. They can't steer because they're pandas. And so they landed it somewhere in the river. The river was actually made out of bees. These bees were nice, so they didn't sting the pandas. So the pandas had to swim through this river of bees. So after they got out of the bees, they realized that, wait, we're in another dimension. Because all the trees were other pandas, and all of the pandas were trees.
See, a tree eating pandas now.
Yeah. Except they look like each other. So it looked like a panda was eating a tree when it was really a tree eating a panda.
Oh my god. Terrible.
So the pandas were walking around eating trees too to blend in with their environment. And they know that once you eat enough trees, you can travel between dimensions.
Did they get to meet the cosmic giraffe?
No, the cosmic giraffe is too high up the ladder for them. So they ate just all the trees on this planet, and they went to try to get to their dimension, but they went to the wrong one. Everything was grass, just grass. There wasn't any dirt, just grass. So they ran out of ideas. They got nervous and started eating the car because they were scared. And then they randomly, just out of nowhere, hopped back into their dimension. And that dimension was theirs. And their dimension was a tree. Because everyone knows New Zealand is made out of trees. And light bulbs. There's a lot of light bulbs in New Zealand. So these pandas...
These come up with an idea and immediately incorporated it.
These pandas, they got hungry.
Split second to think about something, and then it's just in the story.
Yeah, these pandas, they got hungry, so they went to a sushi shop. This sushi shop was a small one. It only had sushi, no ramen, which is kind of a disappointment because everyone loves ramen. So they went and had some sushi. It was on fire. The police department was called, and the pandas went and set a tree on fire because they got mad. Now, this wasn't because of the police. It's because that they ate something spicy and they started breathing fire, and one of them turned into a dragon. And that's how the Chinese myth of dragons came into being. You're welcome.